Madam President, by authorization of the State University of New York Board of Trustees, the College Council, and the college faculty, I declare the 160th commencement of the State University of New York at Oswego to be in session. Please stand for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty and staff at SUNY Oswego and President Stanley, I extend a warm welcome to our graduates, their families, friends, and guests. My name is Elizabeth Dunn-Schmidt, and I am proud to serve as chair of SUNY Oswego's Faculty Assembly. I would now like to introduce members of the platform party. From my left, starting in the back, Student Association President Lizeth Ortega Ramirez. In the front row, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Scott Furlong. From my right, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences and a reader for this ceremony, Kristen Croyle. Vice President for Student Affairs Jerry Howland. President of the college, Deborah F. Stanley. And now, I give you President Deborah F. Stanley, the 10th President of the State University of New York.
Takes a little bit to get this done. Welcome to SUNY Oswego's 2021 commencement ceremony. Well, we've waited and hoped for this opportunity to be together on this day of joyful celebration for you and your loved ones. And through great collaboration with all of you and who are our soon-to-be graduates, and in compliance, I can tell you, with every rule and regulation that seemed to hem us in, we are here. You have earned this ceremony and our pride and admiration. Today, we recognize the hard work and sacrifices of our graduates and of all of you in the audience, family, friends, and supporters. Every group of graduates has faced obstacles and struggles to achieve their degrees. But this group has had to conquer unprecedented challenges. You have reached your goal. Today, it is yours. Enjoy this well-deserved celebration of your achievement. And now I welcome to the podium Lizeth Ortega Ramirez, who will deliver remarks on behalf of our graduates.
Good morning, distinguished faculty, administrators, dear family and friends, those who are present here today, and those who are watching us from different parts of the world. It is my honor to be addressing you all today. Class of 2021, we did it. We have accomplished one of the major milestones in the journey of our lives, and one that should be recognized for its immense significance. This is an act of not only personal commitment, but also one of pride. We have worked so hard for this accomplishment with the support of our loved ones. I am sure all of us are relieved and ecstatic that we can finally gather together to celebrate events like this one. After a year that prevented us from seeing one another at celebratory events and our daily activities, today's celebration takes on a special meaning. Today is the day in which we acknowledge that our hard work and determination has paid off. Today is the day we graduate from SUNY Oswego with a degree and experiences we will take forward for the rest of our lives. As we approach graduation, we all have probably spent time reminiscing about the little moments that have made our college experience so special. Our very first torchlight ceremony in this same arena. The involvement fairs we attended to figure out where we would fit in. The many brunches, dinners, and late nights we went to with our friends in all the dining halls across campus. The Alana celebrations to highlight our amazing BIPOC community. The many community outreach initiatives organized by our Greek and Rest Life members. The many practices and games our athletes participated in. All the hours spent in labs or studios to achieve great student productions and discoveries. Our whiteout games, in which we showed our Laker pride to the fullest and sang along Sweet Caroline because good times never seemed so good. These are only a few of the memories that have brought us together, but I know we all have many others that we hold dear to our hearts. And even though we did not experience many of our last in the same way, we took an innovative approach to continue many of our long-standing traditions. We showed resilience to make this not-so-typical college year the most remarkable we could. And this needs to be a reminder for all of us that even though a lot changed during our last year of our undergraduate career, one thing did not: our potential. As we all move forward to start yet another chapter of our lives, let us remember that the experiences and skills we have gained have prepared us for this moment. Be confident in the value you will bring to the communities you will go and serve. We are a brilliant group of people and must remember that our actions matter now more than ever because we have the power to continue to enact change. I hope your time at SUNY Oswego helped you in the process of figuring out what kind of career you want to lead and what kind of person you want to be. Your family, friends, professors, mentors, all of those who cheered you on from the start of this race are so proud to watch you cross the finish line today. From one Laker to another, congratulations to the class of 2021 and best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hello, SUNY Oswego. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, the families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the class of 2021. Congratulations. Now, I'm really sorry I can't join you in person as I do almost every year, but I'm grateful that modern technology allows us to still be connected on this graduation day. You are special, and I wouldn't want to miss congratulating you, COVID or not. First, a quick word to the parents. As a parent myself, I know how hard it is to raise kids these days and how much you've invested in them. But it all pays off as you watch your son or daughter receive their diploma and become an adult before your very eyes. Congratulations to the moms and dads. Now to the class of 2021. You know, everyone says your senior year in college will be the most memorable, and for many of you it probably has been, but certainly not in the way you've expected. With COVID affecting our nation's health, our nation's economy, and your senior year, these have been unusual and difficult times. The challenges of this moment are truly unique, but so has been our collective response. The fact that we're still celebrating this graduation and not letting COVID stand in the way, even if we're celebrating differently, just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what is so important in life. And nothing can take away from the fact that you've earned a degree from such a fine institution of higher learning. We have a long way to go, but for the first time in more than a year, we can start thinking about what it'll be like to return to normal. We're beginning to see light at the end of the tunnel, thanks to safe and highly effective vaccines. They're nothing short of a medical miracle, and I'm proud to have helped lead the way in Congress by prioritizing vaccine research, production, and most of all, distribution, so that everyone who wants a vaccine can now get one. And as Senate Majority Leader, the first ever from New York, I worked hard to pass the American Rescue Plan, which is putting money in the pockets of people and small businesses who have been hurt by this crisis and helping our society recover in so many different ways. Now, I'm pushing President Biden to forgive $50,000 in student loans, a crushing burden for millions of college students around the nation. With a flick of a pen, he could wipe this debt clean and create a brighter future for so many people, including many of you. So, class of 2021, my message to you is simple. Right now, it may feel like the future's uncertain. Many of you may not be sure of what's going to happen next, but what has been true throughout history is just as true today. That even in times of difficulty, there are always new opportunities, new ways of thinking, of doing things a better way. It's natural to fear the unknown. I'm sure many of you do right now. But don't let the harshness of this past year prevent you from seizing new opportunities. They're out there. You just have to keep your eyes open to them. Don't forget, you have incredible assets, a college degree from a great institution, and loving families who will have your back through thick and thin. Our nation is overcoming this pandemic, and we need your help and your courage to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. This past year has revealed the injustices and prejudices that persist in our society, and we just can't go back to the way things used to be. We must make our society better, and we know we will, because you are our future leaders and because we have faith in you. And so to SUNY Oswego class of 2021, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, Godspeed.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, and first of all, my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2021 and to all the people, your family, your friends, your professors who helped you make it here today. Surely a year ago, when the class of 2020 was denied their rite of passage with an in-person graduation, you thought by the time you graduate, the pandemic would be gone and life would be back to normal, right? Well, here we are. Yet despite enduring uncertainty and setbacks for more than a year of COVID, you still met the rigorous academic standards required to earn a diploma from a great New York State institution. But far more than the academics that every class before you and those that follow have to meet, your education, particularly since 2020, has been utterly unique. Each of you are now qualified to teach a masterclass in adaptability, essential life skills, and resiliency. Not sure? Just hear me out. You are now entering into a world which has been radically altered. Forces beyond our control have changed our economy, our society, and indeed have changed each and every one of us. You are now bonded with others in the class of 2021 across the nation in a shared moment in history that will define a generation. And I guarantee that at your 50th reunion, you'll be talking about what you endured, the sacrifices you made, how you missed your classmates and your professors, how you had the additional hardship of finishing your education through enormous stress. But through it all, missing the final days with your friends and the celebration of graduation, you endured. And it is that endurance, resiliency, and a toughness, coupled with compassion and a newfound appreciation for people in all walks of life, from healthcare workers to grocery store cashiers to countless fellow citizens who selflessly rose to meet the occasion. All of this has built a foundation for your character that will serve you for as long as you live. You may not feel like it yet, but your experience surviving the global pandemic of 2020-2021 is a rock upon which you will measure all future challenges, setbacks, and whatever life throws your way. Just like the greatest generation who endured and survived the Great Depression and World War II, you and members of your class have the potential to be a generation that is held in esteem and awe for the grit and spirit of determination that got you to this graduation today. These traits will carry you forward into a world of uncertainty, yet one of unlimited possibility. Once you walk across the virtual stage, you'll be entering a whole new era, one where we have far more questions than answers. But as a college-educated adult, you will now be called upon to help shape the answers to the burning questions of the day. Like, how do we eradicate racial and social injustice? How do we foster more inclusivity for marginalized communities? How will we meet the challenge of climate change? How do we address the future of work and workplaces? How do we solve the healthcare inequities and better prepare for the next viruses that are sure to come? You are needed to help define our post-pandemic world and to answer these questions. Now, our country is turning to you, our next generation, for inspiration and hope as you build your own legacy and strive toward a more just, civil, and inclusive society. So more than just wearing a cap and tassel on your head, you also now wear the weight of these responsibilities on your shoulders. Class of 2021, as the curtain of social distancing and isolation begins to lift, more and more are vaccinated, and we venture out from this period of darkness. Use your newly acquired education as the launch pad to lift off from and soar high. Use your passion and your most recent experiences to help shape our post-pandemic society into one that promotes generosity, love, and kindness. That's exactly what this world needs right now. And your fellow New Yorkers are counting on you to help lead the way. Congratulations on this amazing accomplishment.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the School of Business, the School of Education, or the School of Communication, Media, and the Arts, please rise. That should be everybody. Madam President, I have the honor to present these candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
By the authority vested in me by the University of the State of New York, the Board of Trustees, and the faculty of this college, I confer on you the baccalaureate degree and invest you with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. To signify this honor, move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, graduates.
Please be seated. Baccalaureate degree graduates, you will soon come forward to receive congratulations from the President. But first, we are pleased to recognize on the screens those graduates who are joining our live stream. Following our slides, our in-person graduates will make their way onto the stage at the direction of our graduate marshals. And now for the first graduate slide.
Kathleen Little, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Nathan Lux, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Stefania Lutas, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Emily Martinez Perez, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts. Connor Mendez, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Lauren Miller, magna cum laude, School of Education. Emelisol Morales Bortnick, School of Education. Isabella Nana, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Hong Wen, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Eizogi Obayabong, School of Education.
Alexis Richer, magna cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Mary Troyanovich, Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Rafael Oketi, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Erica Thorpe, summa cum laude, School of Business.
Madison Martin, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Yahira Ramos, Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Madeline Bennett, summa cum laude, School of Education.
Christina Kopichak, magna cum laude, School of Business.
Jelani Smith, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Lacey Milano, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Rachel Janish, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Nicholas D. Prospero, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Emily McCarthy, magna cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Ling Yuji, summa cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Anthony Stolfo, cum laude, School of Business.
Alexia Yerdun, School of Education.
Rachel Heron, magna cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Liam Alexander, School of Business.
Sierra Medina, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Paul Panacchia, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Anthony Pasquarella, magna cum laude, School of Business.
Ashim Calix, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Nicholas Denman, School of Education.
Justin Rivers, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Emily Fingar, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Jessica Reynolds, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Quinjin Wan, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Catherine Carbone, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Stefan Novembre, School of Business.
Alasis Sarmiento, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Lauren Northrup, summa cum laude, School of Education.
Brandon Ortiz, cum laude, School of Business.
Hannah Hertick, summa cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Annalise Garrido, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Theodore Van Kempen, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Atreyu Hawkins, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Emily Riccioni, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Alexander DiDonato, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Scott Ferrari, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Sydney Goldberg, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Matthew Barbuklis, cum laude, School of Education.
Casey Iannuzzi, magna cum laude, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Daniel Maslowski, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Nathaniel McBurney, School of Business.
Haley Rosario, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Piper Warren, summa cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Kevin Paris, summa cum laude, School of Education.
Alexander Kent, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Piero Sevilla, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Zachary Nunez, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Elisa Martinez, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Aaron Campbell, School of Business.
Damian Merkert, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Alex Serrato, School of Education.
Joseph Harris, School of Business.
Amber LaPlante, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Fem Koyman, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Devin Sider, cum laude, School of Education. Ashley Prussia, School of Education.
Lucas Richard, magna cum laude, School of Education.
Carlos Sanchez, cum laude, School of Business.
Derek Dreyer, School of Business.
Nicholas Proietti, summa cum laude, College Honors Program, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Nathaniel Ahart, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Kirsten Youngberg, cum laude, School of Business.
Alyssa Bundy, magna cum laude, School of Business.
Taylor Keys, School of Education.
Jemiah Taylor, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Kristen Spedalari, School of Education.
Chase Palmer, School of Education.
Nicholas Basso, cum laude, School of Education.
Christian Grossi, cum laude, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Amanda Katz, magna cum laude, School of Education.
Katrina Rose Bryant, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Meredith Caldwell, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Gabrielle Blois, cum laude, School of Education.
Adelis Santos, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Ryan Jordan, summa cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Yosemary De Castro, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Kirsten Motery, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Shamar Renee, School of Business.
Caitlin Curtis, cum laude, School of Education.
Skylar Cooney, School of Business.
Nathaniel Cronk, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Warren Kincaid, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Max Cameron, summa cum laude, College Honors Program, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Cassandra Newton, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Jeremy Greenberg, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Casey Brzezowski, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Hunter Gersitz, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Brenda Pirtle Provost, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Stephen Sauter, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Aziz Olua, summa cum laude, School of Business.
Thomas Kozlowski, School of Education.
Vincent Aparicio, School of Business.
Hannah Battellini, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Brandon Champ, School of Business.
Tyler Reschke, School of Business.
John Hose, School of Education.
Miguel Ortiz, School of Communication, Media, and the Arts.
Joshua Motica, School of Business.
Carly Estep, cum laude, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Robert Jakowski, summa cum laude, School of Business.
Well, I think that deserves a rousing applause. Come on, everyone. And Ma, Dad, anyone, this is for you. It is. It's for everyone. I have a moment now when I can address you for one more time, and I'm going to take that moment to talk with you. I assume that you've listened to Senator Schumer and Lieutenant Governor Hochul, and they've told you about how you've changed and how the world has changed and how you're taking more on your shoulders. And you've listened to Lizeth Ortega-Ramirez talk about what you've done while you've been here and how you can translate that into your life. So you're going to hear a little bit more of the same from me. Graduates, congratulations on this momentous achievement. SUNY Oswego is launching you on your own unique path, the adventure you will choose as you move forward from here. Your next steps will carry you toward your dreams, toward the plans you've been making as you navigated all the paths that led you to this point of great personal achievement. You've been on a path forward your entire life. Take a moment now to think about how many people helped you forge that path and still keep you moving to reach your educational and professional goals. The landscape ahead will take you to new places, new friends, new colleagues, new responsibilities, and also amazing new possibilities that lie ahead. My message to you today, as you write the next chapter, your next chapter, it is that you be deliberate in doing this. Be thoughtful, be confident as you pursue your successful life, a rewarding career, and a meaningful future. As I said before, every group of graduates has faced significant challenges and had to surmount personal obstacles to achieve their degrees, but you have dealt with unprecedented disruptions on a global scale. Over the past 15 months, you've been forged in tragedy and illness, in fear and isolation, and the bone-wearying fatigue of the COVID-19 pandemic. But the fact that you are here today is testament to your incredible resilience and tenacity. We are making it through this difficult time. And I tell you, don't pack away that grit that got you here as you pack up to leave Oswego. Strength of purpose and strength of character, also known as grit, are essential partners to your academic degrees. As we emerge to resume our lives in their fuller sense, I call on you to think deeply about making sense of this moment, to think about learning, the learning you have done, but also the learning you will do, and the place it has in your life ahead. I ask you to access the knowledge, perspectives, and understandings you've accrued while studying here at SUNY Oswego. So many of the intellectual and social pursuits you've been immersed in here have broadened your vision, heightened your sensitivities, and truly impacted you on your continuing journey of becoming who you are meant to be in this world. Let the energy of that fusion continue. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Draw on the foundations you've built while you've been here to use your intellect well and to use it in collaboration with your determination and also your imagination, so that when your voice is needed, and it will be needed in your family, your work, your community, you are prepared and motivated to get involved and wrestle with the issues of our time. You've weathered more trying times than any class I can remember. But still, whether you were on campus or studying from a distance, you often took action for the collective good. You organized and rallied to end persistent inequality and racism. You studied all aspects of water in our Grand Challenge theme, and you raised your voices and demanded climate action. You embraced other causes you believe in, causes that move you to make a difference. Jane Goodall reminded us, what you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. I urge you to approach your future with a greater understanding of what is truly important, and then choose the paths that lead you to realize your values and allow those values to thrive in this world. Compose your life with meaning, fulfillment, and joy. You are a special class of 2021. I'm so proud of you. This is your time. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Members of the class of 2021, today we officially welcome you into the company of more than 89,000 Oswego alumni who are contributing to their communities around the world in a variety of ways. As new members of the alumni community, you will add a fresh spark to this community. I now call on President Stanley to come forward and ignite the flame, the torch of learning. Graduates, please remember today and always your important role in keeping the flame burning ever brighter. Will our graduates and members of the platform party please stand and light your candles? They're found at your seat. Light your fire from this torch of learning and keep it burning brightly as you leave us to set the world aflame with your ideas, your passion, and your determination. I now ask all in attendance to please stand and join us in singing the Alma Mater. The words are printed on the back of the program and are displayed on the big screens.
Singing reverently,
Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty and the entire Oswego campus community, I offer my congratulations to all our graduates, their families, and friends. To allow the college to prepare for the next ceremony, it is important that all participants exit the building immediately following the conclusion of the ceremony. Students and guests will recess and exit out the same route in which they entered. We remind our guests to reunite with your graduate at a spot distant from the arena for photos and your departure from campus. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding, and once again, congratulations. I now call our mace bearer to the podium to formally signify our adjournment.
Madam President, I now declare the 160th commencement of the State University of New York at Oswego to be adjourned.